I just wanted to know, was it mandatory for everyone in the cast to read the books? And if so, which one was your favorite?
Which one was your favorite book? And were you required to read them?
It wasn't mandatory. It was useful, though, if you had read them, because it gave you a much broader picture of the background and things that weren't necessarily in the screen directions of the screenplay. So, you know, I remember vividly reading the first book before my audition, the night before I auditioned for the first film, just to get some more background on, you know, the feel of the whole piece and everything, the flavour of it, and the humour that might be in there as well. Favourite book, I think, would be the third one, actually. Particularly the sequence at the end, the time-turning sequence, and how that all read it. I think very clever.
It wasn't mandatory at all, but obviously, like, I certainly wanted to read it, so I read, when I was first asked to be in Chamber of Secrets, I read the first 4, because they were the 4 that were published then. And I'll confess that I opened the cover of it reluctantly. I didn't really want to read it. I knew there were good films, there were great people in it, but I felt it was probably children's literature, and I was a bit dumbfounded by my friends who were reading this kid stuff. And then I looked up 3 days later, and I was kind of unshaven and unwashed, and I'd been sitting up feeling like, and I'd finished 4 books back to back, like I can now finish, you know, packets of cookies. I just went, oh my God, what just happened? I then stopped reading them, because I would come across these fantastic sequences based around Lucius and his adventures, and for some reason they wouldn't end up in the screenplays, and I didn't want to be outside David's bedroom window throwing stones at him. And I did through 5, and I had this terrible experience with 6, that it came out while I was working in America, and I went to a bookstore at midnight to do some signings, and I said, to the bookstore manager, I said, can I have a look at number 6, and all the boxes there? And he said, well, there'll be a riot if I get it out now. I said, well, you know, I am signing like 12,000 things for you, but I said, could you send one of your employees to the back to flick through the book and just fold over every page that I'm on? So, it's all true. So I'm sitting there, I'm signing and smiling in photographs, signing, smiling photographs, and this rather tall, spotty young man came to the door and he went, and I said, so, I'm miming, of course, I go, what? And he goes, I'm dead. And he goes, I go, no, it's good. He goes, no, you're not in it. So then I stopped reading the books, it was too painful. We'll now catch up, of course.
Favourite book?
Was it mandatory to read them, and which one do you like?
The question is was it mandatory to read the book? For me, nobody told me I had to, but it felt like a pretty good idea. It'd be very hard to do these films without reading the book.
Did you have a favorite from the series?
I liked the first because it was the introduction to the world.
Yes.
And I said